and another non-strikers, and both the batsmen were so confident of the DRS, and it was an unsuccessful one. New batsman is out in the middle, Rocky. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That spun away sharply. Batsman had no clue whatsoever. Once again, a peach of a delivery that was. Batsman couldn't do much. Wicketkeeper grabs it and gives it back to the bowler. End of over 2. Score is 16. Follows of 2. Yes, Sangvi is bowling the third over.
Good bowling, boy. Good bowling.
Is one of the bowler who looks in a complete control when he releases the ball. It was a good delivery to start off the over. Third ball of the over. It was right in the arc of the batsman, and he smashes it away for a boundary, and followed by a dot delivery. So a good contest between bat and ball so far in this over. Only a boundary conceded in this over. 4 dot balls. Last ball was a bad delivery. Short and wide. And batsman rocks back in his crease. And a cracking shot. One bounce over the ropes for a boundary. End of over 3. 24 for 2. Manish and Rocky are the two batters are out in the middle for Radiant. Prashant will be bowling the 4th over of this inning. Starts off with a wide delivery. An extra added to the tally. Score is 25. This is a good delivery. Came back sharply to the right hander. Hits on his leg. Fielder was steady there. Could be a run out. If it was a direct hit, would have been interesting decision to make for the umpire. Another extra. The bowlers have to think something differently when they bowl these extras. They have to work hard on this particular Was it a dead ball? Another fuller length delivery on the around the off stump. A batsman somehow was able to squeeze it on the outside.
अरे इधर दो catch it
It was in the air. Catch it was the cry. The fielder at the long was very quick. He rushes towards the ball, but the batsman had an ample time to take a single and another extra. I have run out. So dot ball to finish off the over, end of over 4. Score is 32 for 2 and we have a strategic timeout. So Kaushik is the knee bowler. Is bowling the 5th over for his team. Starts off with a wide and the very next delivery was a dot ball. Another single taken by the batters. Score is 34. Wonderful delivery. It was quick and it spuns away. Good bowling and very good field placement. Cramping the batsman for room. On the leg, Batsman was looking to tuck it away on the onside and brace away for a single, but it wasn't.
Catch it!
Was a dot ball
अरे
and
go after ball. Six नहीं है. अरे नहीं है.
very well hit by the batsman, and we have to wait for the umpire's signal. They have sent it upstairs to confirm if the ball has touched the rope or the fielder has done an excellent job at the boundary. So the Radiant keeping the run rate in check. They have been scoring. Catch it was the cry. And the ball sails away over the leaping fielder at the boundary for a maximum. Rocky rocks back in the crease and thumbs it away for a maximum, a much needed one for the Radiant. A thick outside edge. Wicket keeper fails to grab it. Good delivery, good comeback this by the bowler. But this time bowls down the leg. Umpire signaling it a wide one. He seems to be a very good fielder when he's playing at the back foot. Once again, using the depth of the crease and using the bottom hand to the great effect, smashes it over the ropes. And it has gone into the declare zone. Only a single taken. Score is 48 for 2. Sixth over is in progress. This is good thinking by the bowler. He saw the batsman staying deep in his crease, bowls it a bit fuller, and batsman was a bit late to play the shot he desired to. This was a bad delivery. And as soon as the ball releases from the hand of the bowler, he knows it. He knows it would be punished, and it was punished by the batsman. Sends it over the rope for a maximum. It was in the air and falls just short of two close-in fielders. And that's the end of over. Score is 54 for 2.
So the score after 6 is 54 runs, and Radiant versus TRAVEZY Tigers. TRAVEZY Tigers winning the toss and electing to bowl first. So as we have seen in many form of cricket, whether it is Test, One Day or T20, we have seen the captain winning the toss. He rightly decide to bowl first, because while chasing, you know what amount of target you need to chase. So this is the thinking of most of the captains, winning the toss and chasing it later down. So they've got a good start. 654 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
Catch it.
Oh, he just fumbled one time. I thought that this catch might be dropped, but a very good reflexive catch from the bowler itself. So caught and bowled, and a wicket have been gone down. Radiant versus the TRAVEZY Tigers. Mitesh Mehta, the bowler. He just needs to focus on his line and length, because he has got that pace. If he got that line right now, he will be very difficult to face. So it is smartly handled. Oh, into the leg side. This is an unnecessary throw, and I thought that might be a run out at the non-striking end as well as the striking end. But the fielder seems to be in a hurry. He just threw the ball to the wicketkeeper without seeing whether the wicketkeeper was there onto the stumps or not. So one extra runs, these one extra or two extra runs later in the innings, while you are defending the target or chasing the target, might be crucial. A wide, once again a wide. Runs coming thick and fast in the extras also. It is a very, very good delivery, chasing the batsman. Score moves on to 59 runs. 59 for 3. Very good delivery, very good Yorker delivery. As I've just mentioned, if he got his line and length right, he will be a very good bowler. Looking at the conditions, if he bowls that perfect Yorkers, he will be a very good bowler who can just stop the runs as well as take wickets. So it's a very good over. So after 7 overs, the score is 59 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. TRAVEZY Tigers winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Radiant batting first. They are in quite a good position. So if they capitalize on these remaining 2 overs, they can actually set a good total for TRAVEZY Tigers to chase it down later. 59 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Sorry, 3 wickets. Manish will be facing the first delivery of the 8th over in the first innings. Bowler named Kuldeep. He will be bowling this 8th over, and 8th over is always the most crucial over, or the second last over in any form is the most crucial over, because in that over it sort of changes the momentum while you are into the game. Even if you are behind the game, it can change the momentum at any point of time. So this is very crucial over. Bowling will be bowled by Kuldeep. Manish and Rahul. Manish is on a strike. Rahul is at non-strike. Kuldeep was delivery. Great shot. Straight down the ground. It would be a run out if he would have run. It have been a run out, certainly. No full toss. Looking at the umpire, Manish, he thought this might be a wide delivery, but no. Umpire standing firm and saying that no, it is not a wide delivery. Once again, good delivery. Oh, what a catch! What a brilliant catch at in the leg side region by the fielder. He was quite good while grabbing that catch. So now new batsman Jinesh would be on strike facing Kuldeep. He has balled a very good over till now, and it should be a run out at the no strike again. And yes, Jinesh, he was new to the crease and he sacrifices his wicket for Manish, and this is a suicidal run because that was no run, but for the team he just ran away and giving his wicket so that Manish could face the remaining deliveries of this over, and he's on strike. Great shot, and what a fielding, yeah, what a fielding. The TRAVEZY Tigers are certainly charged, and they are giving almost 100% in the field and not letting go any of the singles or even the boundaries. They are cutting it down and minimizing the field, and he steps down, make the delivery into a full toss one, and this is a very good shot. So the first scoring shot in this over, actually at the very last ball, Manish just hit that ball so very well for a sixer. So just 6 runs came in this over, and that too with that sixer. So nevertheless a very good over by Kuldeep. As I have said, the 8th over or the second last over in any context of the game is always very crucial, and he has delivered it very perfectly for the captain. So now TRAVEZY Tigers winning the toss, electing to bowl first, are into a very good position if they restrict them under a 70, and that would be a very good handy total to chase it down. No full toss ball, and once again a very good catch, and he's fielding really very well. Next batsman Hitesh straight down the ground. It would just be a single. There is no need to overthrow. So now Manish will be facing the next delivery. He needs to go big. Very well judged. And he just left it alone for a wide. So now this would be very interesting because Manish is all guns blazing. He just needs to... Oh, what a good fielding ever that was. They are actually fielding really very well. Now the score moves on to 68. 68 for the loss of 6 wickets. Oh, once again Manish is off strike, so he would also be frustrated with the effort because he just needs a single, and he needs to be on strike because he has scored the quite amount of run for his team, and he's striking well. So .68. Next batsman is Aman. 68 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Now the score moves on to 69 runs. This buys now Manish will be facing the last delivery of this penultimate over, the 9th over. Last delivery coming up.
Last.
69 runs. Last delivery.
कैच है हाथ में रख
2 runs taken. So 72 runs. 72 runs is what the target they have been asked down to chase. The Radiant have put a total of 72 runs and they need to chase it down in inside 9 overs to win this total. So now TRAVEZY Tigers chasing a target of 72 runs. Shreyans is on strike. This is also a very good delivery. Just for one. The TRAVEZY Tigers, they don't need to do some extra or extraordinary stuff because 72 runs is always gettable inside 9 overs. Just 8 runs in an over and you are good to go. It's a low full toss gain. Low full toss ball. Just for a single. Niket and Shreyans. Shreyans is on strike. This is a very, very good shot. Yes, it's a 4. So Shreyans finding that gap. Actually, the ball must have been stopped by the fielder standing to protect that 4. 4 balls have been bowled and 6 runs already on board Shreyans and Niket, the openers for the TRAVEZY Tigers. Next delivery. Once again, a very good shot, but a brilliant stop by the bowler in his bowling run-up. Low full toss ball, and it has been hit very firmly for 4. So first over going for 10 runs, and they have got the start which they needed, chasing 72 runs, and they have made 10 runs in the very first over. So after one, it's 10 for no loss. Niket will be facing his first delivery. Darshal will be the bowler.
अरे मनीष मनीष रनिंग आगे रखना इसको अभी है ना पीछे थोड़ा आगे बस
Darshal to Niket. Niket will be facing its first delivery of this match. Brilliant delivery. Darshal with his run-up and his action, I think he might be a great bowler for his team because he has got that brilliant action, a smooth action, not the tangy one, like the unorthodox bowlers who have got that simple smooth action. And if you generate space, he can be very handy for the team. It's a low full toss ball. It was there to be hit, but the batsman Niket was unable to hit that ball. So 3 dots in a row. So after oh, what a catch! What a catch! A very unexpected but a brilliant catch. As if he is very surprised by himself also that how he grabbed that catch, because the ball was traveling very quick with the roof. Once the ball touches that roof, it comes on very rapid pace. So he just grabs that ball, just puts his hand, and he grabs that catch beautifully. So Niket, the first wicket have gone down for the TRAVEZY Tigers. TRAVEZY Tigers first wicket have been down, and Penal will be facing his first delivery in this match. Fire decision, yes, it is a wide delivery. Good defense, good defensive shot. They know they have got certain amount of over which they can capitalize, but you don't need to hurry while chasing 72 runs, as I've told earlier also. 72 runs is not that big ask where you can panic from the very first delivery or the very first over. You just need to calm your nerves and take those singles and doubles if required. Then if you got the loose deliveries, you just can hit that ball. So first over was a bit expensive for 10 runs, but in this over he has bowled brilliantly well. Only 2 runs conceded in this over, and also have taken 1 wicket. So Herschel has again make this match lively with his bowling. So just 2 runs and 1 wicket. It is a very ordinary bowling. Starting off with a wide delivery. Score moves on to 13 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Shreyans is on strike. 1 run comfortably taken. 40 runs for the loss of 2 wicket, and 2.1 overs have been bowled. Penal and Shreyas. Most of the scoring responsibility must be on them. But the Radiant 11 bowlers are not giving those freebies which they can capitalize on. They are bowling in a very good line, and a brilliant catch at the boundary line once again. So the fielding unit is looking quite good because they are grabbing the opportunities which are coming in the way. All the 3 catches which we have seen, there were some good catches and good reflex catches, I must say, because the ball was traveling quite a bit pace, and he just hold down it very calmly and taken that catch brilliantly well. AK Salvi Grounders Cricket League Season 2 we are seeing here, and once again it was a full toss delivery and a brilliant catch once again at the boundary line. So we have now seen consecutive deliveries have been bowled and consecutive wickets have been fallen. So Yash would be facing the hat-trick delivery. Yash would be facing that hat-trick delivery from the bowler. Let's see if we can got the first hat-trick in the season 2. No, comfortably taken a single. Yes, just deliberately pushed that delivery onto the leg side. .5 deliveries have been bowled and 15 runs on the board. With the loss of 4 wickets, it's a low full toss ball. So if we see after the first over have been completed and 10 runs were on board. But in the last 2 overs, they just taken only 2 runs. So after 3 overs, TRAVEZY Tigers are struggling. 15 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Once again, it was in the air, but the fielding of the Radiant 11 have been spot on. And they are doing it quite well. It was a run-out chance at the non-striking end. It is a very rash running, and I think Shreyans is in very desperation to take the strike. 17 runs till now on the board. 70 runs on the board, chasing 72 runs and making a quite interesting chase. This is in the air, and once again a run-out chance. He's playing with the fire, I think so. Last 2 deliveries of this 4th over, they have got a good start, 10 runs in the very first over, but from then onwards, they have managed to just make 8 runs after that. So they've started well, but they are not ending it quite well, and it is good shot, but just for 1. The score moves to 19 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Last ball of the 4th over. Brilliant bowling. I don't know for what they are appealing for, but the umpires seem to be quite unimpressed by that appeal. So after 4 overs, the score moves to 19 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
So after 4 overs, score is 19 for 3. The owners will be on these two batters out in the middle. Yes, and Shreyas, and it was a seater dropped by fielder standing on the onside, Aman. Beauty of a delivery, slower in the air, and he is getting some purchase from the turf. Once again, batsman deceived by the sharp spin there.
Nice bowling.
3 dot balls on the trot. Pressure building up on the batsman. This time he charges down the track, wanted to convert the half volley into the full one. Fails to do so. Ball hits on the leg, but the batsman happily cross over for a single.
Keeper.
It was in the arc of the batsman. He could have hit it away over the row for a maximum. Got the elevation, not the distance. Single to be taken. This is a good shot, but couldn't time it well. It came from toe end of the bat, and fielder at the boundary makes no mistake. Another batsman back to the hut. Exceptional over that was. Only 2 conceded and a wicket of the final delivery of the over. 21 for 4 after 5.
Rahul.
So for the first time in this match, the required rate gone above the 12. 6th over is being bowled by Rahul with an unorthodox action. Starts off with a wide. A beautiful delivery. Batsman goes deep in his crease. Should have played it up front. And this time he did it exceedingly well. Shimi's So after a halt in a game, we resume. 34 required of 19. We have a game on here between Radiant and TRAVEZY. Yes, no, yes, no. But this time, Mitesh, he sends him down the river. Looks dejected, and why not? If there was one hope for Radiant, I beg your pardon, TRAVEZY, so it was a Shreyans. He was looking in a great, great touch. He goes back to the pavilion in form of run out, and new batsman has made his way to the crease. Prashant. So 34 required of 18. Very much credible in this format of the game. And we have seen it happening many a times. This could be a crucial over. Will be bowled by Hitesh. Taking his time, making sure that all the fielders are ready. Pacey delivery was in the air. Herschel was the fielder at silly mid-off. He dives towards it to his right side. That allows the batsman to take a single. Another rapid delivery. This time batsman goes through the extra cover region, using his wrist to a great effect, but only to find a single. Brilliant, brilliant delivery, right on the money. Batsman somehow managed to squeeze it out, plays it back to the bowlers. No run. What an over this is turning out to be. A golden dot ball. Runs down the track. Was looking to convert half volley into full one. Very well executed by the bowler there. Smart cricket, smart bowling this. Another dot ball. And that's the end of over. End of a brilliant spell, a brilliant over. A very, very economical.
So now 12 ball, 32 runs are required. This is not going to be a very easy task because the bowlers of this team are... Oh, what an effort. What an effort. Radiance versus TRAVEZY Tigers. When TRAVEZY Tigers are restricted Radiance to a mediocre 72 runs total, I thought that the chase might be an easy part for them. But the bowling and the fielding of the Radiant 11 have put... Oh, just look at that keeping once again. He has just bowled a terrific over, went back to his keeping, and look at that reflexes. What an keeping we have seen. A brilliant stumping there from the keeper. Just before this over, he has bowled that terrific Yorker blunted over where each and every delivery was that length. Good stop, good stop. This might also be a run out, and yes, yes, it's a run out. So the Radiants are just playing with the TRAVEZY Tigers right now. They are just mocking it around, and this is a very good looking side. The Radiant 11. The score moves on to 42 runs and still 30 more runs required. So this chase is going nowhere, I think so, because they need 30 more runs, and again this kind of a bowling attack, this is not going to be an easy task in the end. And once again a wicket. I think they are on the verge of getting collapsed and all out inside the 9 overs. What a team this is. I think this Radiant 11 will go so far in this tournament because they have got the batting, because they have got some good batters, and the bowling and fielding unit are looking better than none. Brilliant delivery once again. A brilliant delivery by Kiran. This team is looking like a true team to watch out for because their bowlers are brilliant. Oh, what a stop! What a stop! Just look at that. Just look at their effort, man. Brilliant fielding. So now 29 more run required. So now 30 more runs required in 6 legitimate deliveries. 30 more runs required. This is not going to be an easy task. Well, it has been said that nothing is impossible in cricket, but 30 runs in 6 deliveries. Oh, and that's on the very first ball. He also takes a wicket. So all out inside 9 overs. TRAVEZY Tigers have been bowled out, and that will certainly hurt their run rate. And Radiant 11, they are celebrating, and why not? Because they have been the dominant side here, just defending a mediocre total of 72 runs, and they just hampered the hopes of the TRAVEZY Tigers. So now they win this match by 30 runs, and 30 runs in a 9 overs match is a huge loss. So TRAVEZY Tiger need to think what they have done wrong, because Radiant 11 bowling unit is so good that each and every team playing against them will have to look to which bowler they might score against.